Wonderful day to all of you. I hope you have been enjoying the videos and my messages. I love sharing what I know. One way to enhance the knowledge and influence the community, the people that you work with, is by sharing what you know, not by keeping what you know. In today's Monday Motivation, I like to share 5 books that I have read recently. Some of them I've read it twice, 3 times, that I just believe are phenomenal reads that we should read if we like to enhance our knowledge and perhaps evolve our thinking around a complex world that we live in. I'd like to present these 5 books to all of you today, and the first one is by the world's best and known organizational psychologist, Adam Grant. One of my favorite. His book, Think Again, obviously a New York's bestseller. The reason why you should read this book is all about knowing what we know at the moment, at present, is not enough. We have to keep learning. And he wrote in the book as a subtitle, he wrote, The Power of Knowing What You Don't Know. Recently, I was in the States attending a leadership training program, and I had an opportunity to learn from a leader who is better than me. And I realized how much I don't know about good leadership. A wonderful book, and when you read this book, you will become a better person in the way you think. There's a lot of messages around critical thinking around this book. So that is one book, Think Again by Adam Grant. Now the next book is also from one of my favorite professors at the Harvard Business School. In a program that I follow, she is my professor and also the coach that I had the opportunity to learn directly from her. Rebel Talent. And the subtitle is Why It Pays to Break the Rules at Work and in Life. This book is all about creativity, creating a culture of good decision making in an organization. And how do you encourage your people to come up with great ideas, implement it, and most importantly, how do you create a culture where your people in the organization are not worried to raise their hand and share an idea? Rebel Talent by Francesca Gino. You will love this book. Now, let's see what I got here. Third is from one of my coach and mentor, Marshall Goldsmith. His recent book, The Earned Life, and the subtitle says, Lose Regrets, Choose Fulfillments. As you can see, The Earned Life, it describes how and the choices that we have in our life on doing things that we love doing. Earn life, you have to earn it every single day. You don't become successful just overnight. You have to keep working, and continuously you have to do what you do every day well. And don't forget to celebrate small wins. The book talks a lot about it by Marshall Goldsmith, The Earned Life. Now, as I talk about these books, I also have given a lot of copies of these books to my friends. I remember Rebel Talent, I personally bought about 20 copies and given to 20 of my friends who are actually reading, and most of them are in the Maldives. And here's a recent book by Marcus Buckingham, a guru in human resources, in psychology, in data, in human resource behaviors, future skills of work. His recent book, Love and Work. It's all about the idea of how do you find love in what you do. You know, there's a saying around, you have to keep looking, and you have to keep looking for your passion. Now, this book is all about, you get a job, within that, you find love in what you do. You don't keep looking for something that you love doing if you don't know, right? So you take something and you find love in what you do. Wonderful book. Recently came, and I love this book, and quite an amazing around how you can also create love at workplace with your colleagues, with the leadership team, and everybody else that works with you. And the last recommendation that I have is a book about pandemic. This is the one I'm on the last chapter. Bill Gates, by Bill Gates, How to Prevent the Next Pandemic. Amazing, right? We're almost there to the endemic stage. But what a wonderful book. And I've learned so much. And I realized that a lot of things that we did at the early stage of pandemic, were things that we should do anyway when it comes to public health safety. And I'm using this book as a guideline to assess the risk in our workplace, to serve our people, to serve our community. I recommend, if you care about public health safety and the care and well-being of your people, there's a lot of good lessons in this book by Bill Gates, How to Prevent the Next Pandemic. I hope you enjoyed this story of 5 books that I shared with you. The idea of today's video was to really encourage and motivate you. If you have read a wonderful book, write in the comments, let me know. And I would be happy to read that book too. Sharing is caring. Hence the reason why I thought I wanted to share these 5 books. I wish you a wonderful week ahead. I will see you next Monday with a different message. Thank you very much.